What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Track and Ace. Let's get to it, you guys. Let's talk about this, man, because now that the season is over, we can officially start getting into this off-season stuff, man, and that's what's going to be a lot of my content is going to be focused in on this off-season stuff. We're going to start switching gears to college as well, but because college starts in early November. So we're going to be switching gears quite a bit, but we're going to get to a lot of off-season stuff. I got some videos that I'm going to definitely be presented to y'all, getting y'all ready for the new college season, stuff like that. But first, I just want to let y'all know where I was at, because I know y'all been wondering where your boy Ace was at. Like, where Ace been at? Where's Ace? I haven't seen a video from him in a whole week. Unfortunately, guys, like, I had some problems with my PC. I had bought a new SSD, and I had some problems getting it because I had never installed one, and I had some real issues with my PC. So there was a couple of times where I thought I had killed it, but luckily it's still here, and I finally got it figured out the day before. And so it took me a week to figure everything out, but it's finally done. The nightmare is done. So I am back, and we can get back to rolling here. So let's get to the subject at hand, guys. Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell, man. And I'm going to be honest. I'm actually a little surprised offensively she had two bad games like she did in a row. She sold this series like Jewel Lloyd did for the Seattle Storm. So absolutely sold this series, let Caitlin Clark down. She let Caitlin Clark down because Caitlin Clark really needed Kelsey Mitchell to step up, and Kelsey Mitchell let Caitlin Clark down. Awful game. Just a terrible game from Kelsey Mitchell. Before we even get into like the defense and stuff, I just really want to focus in on the offense. Like, offensively, 7 for 18, 3 for 9 for 3. She had another bad game from 3, just not efficient. She wasn't efficient in the last game as well. Ended up with 17 points. Like, she'll end up with her average. Like, she'll always get to around her average. She did that last season. But Kelsey Mitchell, man, is a loser. And this is why I've been hard on her and been saying, like, we need to replace her, because, look, y'all got on me. Y'all got on me for making these hit pieces on Kelsey Mitchell. And y'all now know why I've been doing it. The playoffs are here. This is her first playoffs. This is her 7th season. This is her first playoffs. That is unacceptable for someone that's supposed to be one of the leaders of the team. That's unacceptable. It took you 7 seasons to make the playoffs. And we can see why Kelsey Mitchell has not made the playoffs. She doesn't play any defense, can't pass, not a good facilitator at all. She turned the ball over like 5 times today. Was a -6 from the field. -6 on the floor. She was just terrible. And she's just like Jewel Lloyd. Like I said, Jewel Lloyd did the same thing with Seattle. Sold the team. I think Kelsey Mitchell played better than Jewel Lloyd, but she sold the game. And these are volume shooters. These are girls like Arike Ungumwale is the same way from Dallas, man. Arike does the same thing. Very selfish. All 3 of them are selfish players. They are volume scorers, and when they don't have their volume scoring going, they are dreadful. Just absolutely dreadful. And like, Kelsey Mitchell couldn't provide anything else outside of the 7 field goals that she had. She missed the free throw today. Didn't really get to the line at all. But that was, the referees was on some boards. So I'm not going to get on Kelsey for the free throw. The free throws disparity, because even Caitlin Clark only got to the line like 1 time today. So that was crazy within itself. But I'm not going to put this on the rest, because I know what the problem is. And Kelsey Mitchell sold this series, bro. She sold this series, and I think it's time for her to just go ahead and leave. This team, I'm getting tired of some of y'all saying they need Kelsey Mitchell. No, they don't need Kelsey Mitchell, man. The playoffs have proved it. This is where everything gets exposed. This whole entire Fever team got exposed during these playoffs. We found out who truly needs to be here and who truly needs to go. The keepers to me, the 2 main keepers to me, are Boston and Hull. Boston had a really good game today, and Hall, again, defensively. I know offensively she could have been a little bit better, but I like how aggressive she was today. We'll talk about Lexi Hall in a different video, though, but Kelsey Mitchell, man, sold her team. She was supposed to be, she's the 1B on the team next to the 1A, Caitlin Clark. And she was supposed to step up in these 2 games and help this team win the game. See, the only reason why she's scoring like 30 points is because of Dallas. Dallas don't got good defense, bro. And so Enrique don't defend anybody. She don't defend anybody. They was just scoring over each other. And Kelsey Mitchell's so short, they could just shoot over her. Like Marina Mabrey cooked her again today. Marina Mabrey got 27 points on Sunday and then cooked her for 17 today. Marina Mabrey has been an absolute savage in this series, man. I know people are hating on Marina Mabrey for laughing at Caitlin Clark, but hey, Marina Mabrey ain't playing, man. And I went over in the last video why she was laughing at Caitlin. Caitlin actually started that mess with Mabrey back in the first Sky game. It's the reason why Kennedy Carter hit Caitlin Clark, because Caitlin Clark was talking mess. And Kennedy Carter was backing up her teammate. That's why I like Kennedy Carter, because when that got exposed, the truth got out about that. Because I did hate Kennedy Carter at first, but then when the truth came out about it, I was like, oh snap, she did defend her teammate. I wish somebody could do that for Caitlin Clark. Whenever Caitlin Clark got hit by somebody, why can't we have somebody come off the bench and help out Caitlin Clark? You know what I mean? So Kelsey Mitchell is a real loser, guys. Real loser. She has got to go. She, in my opinion, guys, and I'm just being straight up with y'all about this, she's got to go. Okay? Kelsey Mitchell has got to go. She's a free agent. And I was even, before the playoffs started, I'm not going to lie to y'all, I was saying, you know what, I want Madden and Mitchell to stay for a year, because I know most of the free agents are going to sign a 1-and-1 deal, probably a 1-year deal, or they're going to do a 1-and-1. A 1-and-1 is a year guaranteed to be with the team and a player option, right? A player option for 2026. She needs to just go. Just go. It looked like Kelsey Mitchell already checked out. Anyways, I really think Kelsey Mitchell checked out. I think she's ready to move on, get her own team. I don't think she really want to play with Caitlin Clark. And some people said she was selling after the whole Player of the Month thing. And I've noticed it too. Ever since that particular game, she's only had one good game, and that was against Dallas. Ever since then, she's been playing she's been board jiving. Like the whole month, she's been just selling games, bro. And she don't look like she's engaged with the game at all. She's just going through the motions. Sometimes she's been selfish. The only thing that I give credit to Mitchell for is that sometimes she's been a little better with the whole selfish thing, but she still shows it every single game. She shows a run where she's just so selfish, bro. She don't want to pass the ball. And she'll take shots, not passing the ball to Caitlin or Lexi Hall when they're open. She'll pass it to Boston, but she won't pass it to anybody else. She won't even pass it to Timmy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just time for her to go. We've been saying this, and I hate the people who change their tune on Mitchell late, from early in the season, because I stuck to my guns. Me and this other dude that was in the comment section, I forgot his name, we stuck to our guns. We said we feel the same way about Mitchell from the earlier part of the season till now. And she's just a loser. The chick got to go. She got to go. I'm not scared to let her go. Like, she didn't do nothing in these playoffs. Like, bro, what are we losing in the playoffs? She only gave us like 17 points. Bro, what are we losing? We're she don't play a lick of defense, bro. She's a cone out there. She's literally a cone. She is literally a cone. I mean, she doesn't provide anything for us. I'd rather just go on ahead, get the young guard, and get the Sonia Cintron, like I've been saying on my channel, Sonia Cintron, Lucy Olsen, even Sonia's teammate, Maddie Westfield, Powell, Sydney Parrish from Indiana, Grace's old teammate, Grace Berger's old teammate. Like, I'd rather just go get one of those girls who could play both ways, play defense, they can shoot, provide something more than just shooting, bro. Like, bro, I need you to do a little bit more, bro. Like, look, If Lexi Hall had the shooting ability from Kelsey Mitchell, man, she'd probably be a better player than Caitlin Clark right now. Like, that's the scary thing about Lexi Hall, is that she still has room to grow her offensive game. You know what I'm saying? At least Lexi Hall, this is the thing about Lexi Hall that I really appreciate about her. She didn't have a good shooting night. She hasn't had a real good shooting game in a while, like a few games now. She's been very cold. But you know what? Lexi still goes out there, hustles, works her ass off, and plays defense. She provides other things to the team, the intangibles to the team when she's not on. And that's why I always give Lexi a pass, because even when she has a bad offensive game, at least Lexi Hall is out here doing more things. She had like 4 steals back on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lexi Hall finds a way to do other things when she doesn't have things going. She was in foul trouble today. It was unbelievable how she was in foul trouble. But she found a way to make herself useful out there on the court. She had 31 minutes. You better find a way to be useful if you don't have it going offensively. And I feel like players like Mitchell, Enrique, Jewel Lloyd, these types of players, when they don't have it going because they're just volume shooters, they absolutely are worth nothing to your team. And you saw it today. I saw a lot of Fever fans getting mad at Kelsey Mitchell, by the way. Like, when I was watching the part of the game, I saw like, man, they was getting frustrated out there. But it's time for her to go. And I'm hoping she walks. You know, I'm gonna be okay if she does resign for a year. But anything longer than a year, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be really mad. If she signs anything more than a 1+1, I'm gonna be super pissed, because like, then I know we're stuck with her. And I don't think Caitlin's game is gonna grow. This Fever team is not gonna win anything. Because look, this game is a direct reflection on 2 different people, Chrissy Size and Kelsey Mitchell, man. You can't even really get on Alyssa Smith, because Alyssa Smith only had like 4 minutes. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't out there like that. This game is a direct result of Kelsey Mitchell and Chrissy Size, bro. These 2 let the team down, you know, in these last 2 games, man. I know the Sun are good. Stephanie White's a hell of a coach. She's a hell of a coach. But the thing is, Connecticut does have a better team, by the way. They got the veterans that could play. They've been in this situation before. They should have won, right? I actually expected them to sweep Indiana. But here's the problem. Here's the problem, though. The real problem is that when you have someone like Kelsey Mitchell out there, she's not giving you anything, man. And I just don't even feel like, why is she even going to be on this? Like, she got to go. Lyndon, Chris, like, Size, Mitchell, Smith, all got to go. Like, I need to see those 4 people gone before we get into next season. And then we'll figure the rest out. But those players got to be gone. In those, you know, Lyndon, Chrissy Size. We're going to make a Lyndon video. Like, I'm gonna save my little heat for a little Lyndon. But those people got to go. But Kelsey Mitchell is, to me, she proved to me in the playoffs, when the lights are on bright, this is the big stage now, guys. Guys, this is the big stage. Kelsey Mitchell decided not to show up. And that is unacceptable. That is very unacceptable. And I knew this was going to happen. I knew this, bro. I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. In the playoffs, there's a reason why it took 7 years for her to make the playoffs. She's just not a winning player. And you Fever fans have got to realize that. I know y'all like that instant offense. Y'all like the way she shoot the ball. But the problem is, in the playoffs, you need team players. She's not a team player. You need team players who could also play defense, bro. Give a little something on the defensive side. This is why the Lynx look good, because they play as a team. Connecticut Sun, they play as a team. And they play defense. These teams do not play defense, and they do not play as a team. The Fever need a better team around Caitlin Clark. And that brings me to my next stance before we end this video, okay? Kate Martin, Sonia Centron, they need to save this thing. Indiana got to find. This is why I need Lyndon out of here, because she didn't want to draft Kate Martin. We need to find a way to get Kate Martin off the Aces. I don't want her with Becky Hammond no more. No, I don't want her with the Aces no more. She wasting her time over there. Get Kate Martin and Megan Gustafson over here, man. Megan Gustafson too. Get Kate Martin and Sonia Cintron on this team. You do whatever it takes to get these two on the team, man. Some people who are familiar with Caitlin Clark, because as I told y'all before, Sonia Cintron played with Caitlin Clark at the U19 level. We all know about Kate Martin. I ain't got to explain that to y'all. Get these girls to the team to replace Kelsey Mitchell. I believe right now, you can start Kate Martin over Kelsey Mitchell right now. We're going to make a deeper video about this, by the way, too. I'm finna make a deeper video about Kate Martin needing to replace Kelsey Mitchell. I'm ready right now to have Kate Martin in the starting lineup with Caitlin Clark. And then Sonia Cintron sits behind Kate Martin. And then have those two compete for a job in the starting lineup in 2026. I think Sonia Cintron will win. And I'm a little bit more finer with Kate Martin coming off the bench. But I think to start, I will have Kate Martin out there. And even though she don't shoot like a Kelsey Mitchell, the one thing that I like is that Caitlin could trust her. And we've seen her. Like, we know what Kate Martin could do. We know what Kate Martin could do. Kate Martin had a really good game at the last game of the regular season? Bro, she being wasted right now. Bro, get my girl Kate Martin out there and draft Sonia Cintron or Lucy Olsen. Like, get these girls in there with Caitlin Clark. Because I'm telling you, it's going to look a lot different. I think we'll complain less if they're on the team. I'm telling you, I think we'll be complaining a lot less. All right. So give me your thoughts in the comment section below so I can get this video out there to y'all. We're going to talk about Caitlin Clark in the season ended in the next video, and Lexi Hall and the one after that. Hopefully I can get all these videos up for y'all, man. But thank y'all for watching. Let me get into my promo stuff. Unfortunately, the games that was in the second half of the season that I was going to have on the Patreon, they all got deleted by accident. I deleted them by accident when I was trying to figure out some stuff with my new SSD. I finally figured it. I finally figured that out last night. I finally got all this stuff finalized, and now we could get back to making videos on here. But yeah, that was a bit of a problem for us, man. But yeah, that was all gone. But I will be putting the play. If you want to go back and watch the playoff games, I'm gonna try to get those recorded for y'all. And y'all can watch the 2 playoff games if y'all want to. I'm going to add some college games out there. But you could buy the collection right now if you do not want to buy the streaming service on the Patreon. So y'all can do that. Also in the donations, my name on the Cash App is $ Sack Exchange on the Cash App. On the PayPal, if you want to donate to PayPal, the link is in the description box where you can donate to PayPal. If you want to donate to Bitcoin, you can scan the QR code on the screen. You can donate to Bitcoin. And if you want to donate straight through YouTube, you could donate through the Super Thanks. And I thank anyone who donated on this channel. Even if you're a person that probably wanted to donate or you couldn't donate with your financial situation, you could do something for free. You can hit this like button, share, subscribe, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Tracking Ace.